some more people on stream. Thank you guys very much. I will be right back.
Alrighty, chat. You guys are getting what you asked for. We have our boy. Giant Dwarf finally on the return. Oh. Let us set this up properly. We have... Oof. Aha. What's up, King?
What is up, party people?
Beep beep.
Is it? Got Hannukkah and Giant Dwarf on stream this time. Been a while since Giant Dwarf's come out. Interesting to see.
Indeed. It's nice they finally made his return, and as long as he's not grinding through our suffering from finals, he can finally show up for a few more times. But let's see. We have, for Switch hitters, we have this week, and then we have the one in 2 weeks. Literally the one right before SNS. Let us see. Giant Dwarf is setting up a min bolt variant, albeit he has the tendency to put Slamounder on left, tri-bolt on right, and alternate tri-bolt with Roaster. But we'll see how this one carries out for him. Alrighty, the inverse of what the usual min bolt setup would be. The usual min bolt would be fully charged bolt on left and Slamounder on right to help lead out movements. It's just gonna be a zoning fest for right now. Just pokes everywhere.
A lot of slap-a-mander collisions with these pillars in the early game.
Yeah. Albeit for Temple, it's a good stage to set up for a lot more linear fighting styles. Albeit if you were to use use any of the whip arms, you're going to at least collide with the pillars a lot more often than you think.
Yeah.
Albeit Hannukkah's really pushing it through. Albeit
Hannukkah really good at evading and then just poking a little bit and moving again. Never staying in the same position. Always putting out constant pressure.
indeed.
Now that the pillars are gone, it's a little limiting to that gameplay though.
Alright, Giant Dwarf's trying to at least put pressure back on Hanfa. Alrighty, confirms. 270. Not max damage, but it's good enough to put him at. Oh, really even right now. Only has one more hit from Slapmander.
Oh, they say you're quiet.
Oh! Giant Dwarf, round one.
We see a switch up from Hannukkah's side, now using the Roaster instead of the Tri-Blast.
Wow.
Oh wait, no, Hydra, sorry.
Yep.
Oh wait, what was he using? Slap-a-mander,
Slapmander.
that's the one.
It's like he's going to be using Roaster in this match. For this case, just to cut through Tri-Bolt a little bit better. And as long as he can keep going around that Slap-a-mander, he shouldn't get severely punished. But albeit he has to read out on which positioning placed where it's going to get thrown out. If it gets thrown out right, he's going to full drift left. And vice versa. Why am I quiet? Oh yeah, I need to speak up. Sorry. Let's see. With this, it
Misses the rush. Possibly? No, he doesn't break shield. And
Hydra isn't able to break shields
in
yet.
terms of the rush of his own, it doesn't connect except for one stray hit.
Did. Let's see. So far so good, albeit It's gonna be a catch-up game for Giant Dwarf. And Hanukkah's never gonna let him get through it. Albeit the arm kit that Giant Dwarf would be running is more of a defensive variant kit, so he is gonna struggle a lot more when pushed onto the offensive, especially if he keeps throwing Slamhammer out as his leading arm. Alrighty. Time for generic high-level arms kit. Roaster Slapmander. Alrighty. Giant Dwarf is going to continue to... He's going to try to keep poking at Danny, but Danny's going to pull it back, slow things down, and just look for Giant Dwarf.
Ooh, that's a really good wake-up read. Goes for another one.
Yep. Greedy.
Might have worked, but it hit the stage. Baits the rush. Doesn't. Ooh.
Oh, not like that.
Stand corrected. Does get the punish grab. Danny just with his left and right strafes. Using the elevation of tempo ground against against a Giant Dwarf here. Just ducking under these Slapamander hits. Oop, we see an arm break, but he's able to just keep on poking with the Hydra, not getting punished for it.
Indeed. So far.
Oop.
Desperate rush. Shield break.
Oh, so
That
close.
was one hit away.
He might still get this arm break
As long as
if he
connects.
takes initiative really quick, but it's fading away. Oh,
Alright.
Oop.
Guess we're setting it a lot later just to be able to...
it is no longer possible to bring this back.
Even with the grab, it's still like still like 30 extra damage he has to deal after that grab to kind of match it up, so...
Really good play from Giant Dwarf, just not able to get those stray hits on Hannukkah. Hanukkah's really good at most of the sets that he plays are kind of rely on getting just little stray hits in, you know, with Tri-Blast or with Hydra or Slapamander. Just keep on throwing it out simultaneously. Just limit their movement options if they try to shield, and just keep keep throwing their punches out until they move, and then they move into the punches that you've thrown out.
Giant Dwarf has been on the grind after his hiatus with us here in STL Arms, but it's putting a good show, with all things considered. Tribolt, Ram, and Slamlander. Albeit, for me, in my personal caveats, I would put Tribolt on my left, but then again, Men Blast is dirty. Let's see. At least the one caveat with having non-charged Tribolt and Tri-Blast here on any pillar stage is that, hey, if you lose one of your projectiles on the pillar, at least the other two can sneak in. However, this would be the only downside if you were to use fully charged projectile arms. Not all of them would go through properly. If only that were Tri-Blast, he once have been able to successfully activate his rush. I'm just saying.
Actually hits Giant Dwarf off the explosion on the back wall there. Really good neutral play right here for both players. Hannukkah's now taking the initiative, just wanting to close out this game before Giant Dwarf pulls anything silly.
Yep. At least with Giant Dwarf, the one thing I still remember back when he used to play a little bit more often was that he had a pretty good snowballing factor. Once you put a little bit more pressure on him, he tends to snowball a little bit out of control if you're not careful.
Oh yeah.
He's a heavily momentum-based player, and if you can shut that down, he does crumble a bit. But so far, he's handling all this pressure from Danny really well.
Although now Danny's gone into full Toho mode, entering the bullet hell with his double Tri-Blast.
Ready. Oh. Albeit there will be only one issue with this comp that Giant Dwarf's using, but it'll only be against straight shot arms. Albeit Tri-Blast does count, albeit it'll be in an uncharged state that Dan will have the higher setup advantage in a really tightly packed neutral position. Albeit for right now, Giant Dwarf needs to fade back a bit. Maybe launch Ram as his leading arm once Hannukkah starts firing those Tri-Blasts.
This is so brutal. He needs to get out of this corner, but he he can't because the amount of just shield pressure, and then if you were to try and make a move, then like that.
Ready?
You try to make a move, you get caught out by the Tri-Blast that's still coming towards you.
Up and gone.
That is it. Hannukkah taking it 2-0 over Giant Dwarf.
Ready, time to see who's still left. Oh wait, it'll be me versus Giant Dwarf and I believe